Hey guys, I've been a little bit slow getting videos out lately because I've been trying to focus for the last 2 weeks on the mul-t-lok MT5 Plus. Now this happens to be a Zeiss Econ version, but it's exactly the same thing. Here's what the key looks like. By the way, I've attempted thousands and thousands of times to pick this. No luck yet. I get false sets to different degrees, but I have never yet managed to get an open. So we got basically 10 pins to deal with, pin and pin. We got the interactive element on the very tip, and then we got this laser engraved on the side. It's a beautifully made lock. All these MT5 pluses are just very smooth, very precise, but I can't pick it. But I'll get to it. Anyway, let's get back to this. What motivated me to make this video is Roger from Long's Locksmith service sent a whole bunch of stuff. So fellas, you have hit the jackpot. All this is to give away, and he's categorized. I think Roger is a bit of a Schlage connoisseur because he's sorted these for us. So fold over Bibles, and I have no idea, he didn't give me any information how old these are, and I never really noticed the different construction of the different ages. So there's what he calls a fold over Bible. These are all the C keyway, by the way. Single piece Schlage cylinder housing. So again, I never really put a lot of thought into it. Never looked at the Bible to categorize these things. And he's gone to some trouble. He's put the bidding on there for us. So, and then we got some newer Schlages, and I think this is the one. When I think Schlage, this is kind of what I really expect. That type of Bible. So it's removable if you have to. And he sent a really odd one. So take a look at that. I've never seen anything like that. I have no idea of the age. And he wrapped this up in a separate baggie to make sure that we pointed out, just how odd this thing looks. Don't know. Anyway, there's your bidding. So we'll set that one aside. Anyway, all of these are yours. First few guys that drop me a PM. Now that's the instruction. Send me a PM with your address, and the first several guys that do that are going to get all of that stuff. He did send some challenge locks. Now he's given these kind of unique names: Just Evil, Simply Evil, and Wicked Evil. So I have not been able to pick a mul-t-lok MT5 Plus, but I'm going to take a shot at one of these. So let me move all this out of the way. Let me find my vise, and we'll see if we can't get one of these evil brothers picked. Well, fellas, this has not turned out the way I planned. This is now 2 days later after I did that initial introduction segment, and I'm still working on this Simply Evil. Now, I will tell you, I have managed to pick it once 2 days ago. But unfortunately the battery died right after the intro. I still have the key for this thing, still wrapped up in the racing tape, and I'm going to hang it there just in case we get this thing open. I want it handy. I don't want to forget, like I often do, to show you guys the key. The battery had died, so I didn't catch this on video, and I've been kind of struggling off and on ever since then to see if I can get this thing open again. So quite tricky. It is definitely not a stock lock, stock pins in it. I believe we have some serrateds in there, and at least one spool. I'm on pin 4. Get one click out of him. Pin 3. And I believe 3 is a serrated. Certainly the way he acts. Very light tension. All springy, so I'm probably going to go back to 4 and give him one more click. Nope, now he's springy, so I'm pretty sure we got him. I'm on 2, he's very high, and I just gave him a click. I gotta tell you, after messing with this lock, I'm almost ready to go back to that mul-t-lok. It's probably easier. I'm on 4 again. Good click on him that time. Okay, so he was not quite set. Okay, I got a slight turn on the core. I don't know if you saw it there. So we do have a false set going, but This is not the first time that's happened. Can't quite get under pin 1. There we go, pin 1. We got a very serious fault set now. Pin 2 is set for sure. 3 is set for sure. Nothing's giving me any feedback, and this is usually where I get stuck, because something in this lock seizes the core. Oh, 1 is giving me the tiniest of feedbacks. See if we can give them a little nudge without screwing everything up. It is giving me some counter rotation, very slight. I don't even know if you can see it there, but I can feel it in my thumb. So I'm going to just take a chance here. Okay, I think we got a click on him, but something else fell down in the back. If we can find him, get some more of that precious feedback. Thank goodness. All right, we're at not too bad. We're like 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and let's first look at the key so I don't forget, because I left it hanging there. Okay, so this one is the Simply Evil. And let's take a look and see what we have here, because we might be needing this key when we... That is not too bad. Look at that. They're all high. Jesus. Except that very last one hiding behind that low cut. I would not have expected that. And I certainly didn't feel that when I was picking it. But enough of that. Let's get in here. I can use my new tool. All right. Turn this down. Get a board up here. Okay. I think I got 2 ends on this. I always guess wrong. Let's try this one. Nope. Let's try that one. Nope. And it's 2 ends and I tried them both. Alright, let's do it the old-fashioned way, because I know this works. Oh, whatever this actuator is blocking our tool. So you would have had to do this manually. Okay, I think the spring flew out. Luckily just missed my eye. I heard it hit the light above me. Alright. We don't need no stinking spring. Let us go just like this. Okay, we're looking at a 5-pinner. I don't see anything first glance about the core that's unusual. Okay, he is a locksmith, so he didn't waste any precious pins on the bottom. These are all standards. It looks like that third one might have a little threading in it. Let me put a light on there. No, I don't know. I think that's just a manufacturing defect. I don't think those are... Yes, they are. They're threads. Threads in number 3. And it looks like number 4. Light threads, but threads nonetheless. Alright, let's see the tricky part now. Tweezers. By the way, he sent me these beautiful tweezers. They're reverse though. So when you pinch them, that's when they open. So let's see if we can do this without any practice at all. Alright, maybe I better not do this the first time. It takes a reverse coordination. So we got a, looks like a standard. Aye. Looks like a deep spool. Looks like a serrated. I knew we had a serrated in there, but I didn't think he was in number 3. I could have swore number 3 was a spool, but it doesn't matter. There was a spool in 4. And the 5th one, come here you devil, is another serrated. Fellas, I think, as I said, this is a... Every once in a while in mass production they get lucky and align all of the holes perfectly. I think this might be one of those flukes of nature here, because it just wasn't given the kind of feedback that you would expect. This is not that difficult of a lock. 5 pins. Even though we have a mixture of spools, different kinds of spools, and serrated, really shouldn't have been as hard as it was unless there was something else working against us. And I think it was perfectly aligned. I think we just got lucky. That, and of course you had serrated in 3 and 4. I'm sorry, threaded in 3 and 4. So serrated on the threaded on the serrated pin, and also threaded on this spool, which would have caught those up. Been a little bit tricky, but he definitely kept me busy. Anyway, thank you, sir, for the lock. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal, stay away from these.
A Bosnianbill. Subscribe to Bosnianbill. Subscribe to Bosnianbill. Subscribe to Bosnianbill.